Write down this sentence. This is directly from my, when I moved. See this book? When I moved, I took this book to Electra. I said, everything that I own you can lose in this move. This you can. I said, so you do whatever the fuck it takes to bring this around. So here it is. What's funny is I thought they lost it. Okay. So first sentence, and then I'll tell you how it's used. Is, here we go, quote, I can bring them fruits of their labor. Okay? What the fuck is that even? How do I use that? What power is it? I can bring them the fruits of their labor. Okay. As a master of seduction, as one whose words can make the gods doubt their own certainty, and one who can make Cupid hate instead of love, make Medusa think that she's the prettiest thing on the planet, and make Poseidon think that he's going to drown if he swims. That is I. When you deal with somebody, think to yourself, what are they working so hard for? What are they laboring for? What is the fruit of their labor that they're trying to get? What are they're working very hard in their life for something. What is the fruit? All that work, so that what? What is the person trying to get? And not vague things like happiness, the sense of fulfillment. No! Trying to get something. Specific thing. I'll give you an example. Arash is trying to get, what's this new bitch's name? Taylor. Taylor's the new chick I met. Arash wants to get Taylor to fall in love with him. Okay? Arash also wants fulfillment, happiness, all that other great shit. But that's not specific. I want Taylor, that one fucking chick I met at the mall, to fall madly in love with me. That's what I want. Okay? So the labor you see me do, if I show up to the mall at a certain time, show up to that store, if I send her a message, if I post a certain way, that's my labor. What's the fruit I'm going for, guys? The fruit is I want her in love with me. Now, if somebody could show up, let's say the devil, or God, or fucking angels, or whatever the fuck you want to believe in, shows up and says to me, Arash, I can give you fulfillment in the next moment where I touch you, fulfilled. Or I can touch you and Taylor falls madly in love with you. I bet you and I would take Taylor over fulfillment. Why? I don't know, but that's what we do. So when it says, the sentence is, I can bring them fruits of their labor. This is what's missed by everybody. These girls, these guys, the people that show up to your event, they're working. This is work, energy exerted, laboring. But you have to find out what that fruit is that they're trying to get. And you want to get as specific as Arash wants Taylor to fall in love with him madly, and I get more madly in love with him, wants her to want to be his sixth girlfriend, wants on and on. That's what I fucking want. That's why I'm working so hard towards this woman. Okay, great. So if somebody can promise me that, and I believe that they're going to get me that, then I'll give them all the money, time, and attention, because that's what I want. And if someone promises me fulfillment or happiness or confidence, it's not what I want. It's confidence for what reason? So I can approach Jackie, not women. See, I just want to feel good with women. No, not women. Who's the motherfucking girl who's breaking your fucking heart right now, dude? No, there is somebody, even if that bitch that you're looking at the bus stop every fucking day you drive by. That one. You want confidence to approach that girl. So you got to get as specific as you can into your target's fruit that they're looking for. Why are you working so hard? It says, for security. My family to be secure. But you don't know security to them means maybe $30,000 in the bank. Or security to the other person means a roof over their head. Security to the other one means having a passport to be able to go to another country if something happens. So I don't know. I'm assuming security is this thing. And it's not. So he says, I will bring them fruits of their labor, is the very first sentence of Zohar. You have to go and find out what the fruits that they're looking for. Why are they laboring? Now this is done by question and listening and being interested in people. They'll start telling you everything. Let them tell you. Be interested in them. Really curious. You don't exist. Someone shows up to your meetup, you want to know them. Why? What brings them there? Oh, I thought it was interesting to talk about relationships. Cool. Yeah, me too. I think relationships are very important. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Are you coming out of a relationship? Are you going into a relationship? Is this something? Oh, well, I just kind of I've been doing my own thing, whatever the fuck they say. I don't care. It's conversation without asking too many questions, right? But I want to know. Finally, I find out, or I start getting an idea that the person is there because they went through a bad breakup. So what do they want? What's the fruit they want? They want to no longer think about that person, or they want someone new, or they want to feel good about themselves. They feel bad. I'm going to assume these three things. Now I'm going to go for these fucking three things in my conversation. I'm going to start talking to the person or talking out loud and saying, okay, so I'm listening to this video, I get a few things. One is that we have to learn to move on in life no matter what kind of loss we have. Now that could be a business, but I'm saying a relationship, I'm checking her. She either will be like indicators are like, yeah, nodding and in, that's the one. Or she's just kind of listening, and then I go, and we must remember that no matter what happens on the outside, we have to have the confidence on the inside to still believe in ourselves. Now, let's say that one hits. I don't know. I'm one of those motherfuckers going to hit. The one that hits is I'm closer to finding out what the fruit is that she is laboring for so much. When you know it, now you use your words and your events that you create. Event, I don't mean like here to come to a fucking concert. To me, walking up in a restaurant to sit down is an event. Driving up to valet with my girlfriend is an event. It consists of a certain song and a certain mood and a certain way of being. It's an event. So the events that I create and the words that I create show her that by complying with me, she will finally get what? The fruits of her labor. But I need to know what those fruits are. And if you can do that with 33 people in front of you, sitting there studying this shit, and you find out what it is, and if they think that the Diamond Mind or next video or whatever the fuck it is, will actually give them finally what it is they want without apology, then you're much closer to moving people emotionally. And that's what you want to do. You want to move people emotionally. Never argue. You find yourself arguing, stop arguing. If you're arguing, you lost. Okay? Just know that. The art of seduction is the softest, most subtle art you've ever seen. That's why nothing can stop it. If done properly, nothing can stop it. And I'll be the demonstration of that to you guys. And you will too. Different levels. You will too. But nobody will be able to resist my communication. It's a done deal now. Okay, it's now a demonstration of it over and over. Okay? So I'm going to wrap this up because that's a lot in there. Do you have any questions on what we went over? Okay, or any questions in general? Nothing? Okay. Let me give you the vision of what I would do if I were you. This guy, Arash Dibazar, has created a worldwide movement. It's not the biggest worldwide movement, but it will be the biggest worldwide movement. The good thing about it not being the biggest is that since it's kind of small, it allows everybody involved in it now to eventually hold a very high position. I would be fucking smarter to see that shit. Because it is going to grow. Because it's been growing. It won't stop. But now I'm focusing on it. Now it's a focus. Whatever I focus on, I get more of it. So, what you need to do, I give you an IMC Nation logo. And you need to fucking make it important and communicate about the importance of it, because to the degree you show importance to your own activity, to that degree, others will show importance to your activity. So don't play it light, because I don't hold myself light. It's an old passage in the Tao. It says, why would the Lord of 10,000 chariots carry himself lightly in the streets? Now I can tell you that because 2-3 days ago I was eating with Electra. So today is Thursday, that would be Tuesday. Tuesday I was eating with Electra. And she was asking me for help for something, it's high level shit. And I answered her with that quote. I looked at her and I said, well, why would the Lord of 10,000 chariots carry himself lightly in the streets? And then I stood up from the stool. I said, watch me walk. And I walked and I came back. I said, when you walk, don't walk, dance. Don't walk, okay? Let them walk. You have to dance to music when you walk. You have to look like you're walking to a song all the time. And if Chris is on right now, is Chris still on or no? He's gone, right? Good. He would know a little bit about this over the weekend. So make a big activity of it. Don't hold back. You have 100% authority to use this logo, IMC Nation, and my name, and my goddamn fucking image, to promote the shit out of yourself. Go. What are you holding back for? Okay, I'm telling you, there it is, verbal, you can see it. Promote it. In next month, you guys are ahead right now. Next month, I'm going to make a video that announces any person in the world who's an IMC Nation can create their own IMC Nation shirt with their own quote and sell it. And I don't want any of the fucking, I don't want any of the profits. It's theirs. I don't give a shit. Okay? You all need to be ready for that, because you should design for yourself some kind of IMC Nation fucking Ontario or whatever the fuck it is, right? So you use the basic logo, because the basic logo has my name and IMC in it. Then add whatever the fuck you want brand on top of that shit. You can do that. You get how it works, right? Leave it up to me to grab more and more attention of the world. That's my job. They won't be able to look away from me. Go watch. So that means by just association with me, a lot of people will know you. Now, some people will go negative. Like Chris, he's at Students Yoga Worldwide. I'm worldwide. We've told him, if you associate with him, you can't teach yoga in our studio. Okay, cool. Well, that's part of the game. I'm not supposed to fucking tell you. Okay, good luck. All I know is Chris is going to smash them. I'm not trying to make everybody like us, but the sheep aren't supposed to like the wolf. They're supposed to run from the wolf. It's okay. No problem. Okay? So everybody has authority to do whatever the fuck you do with these fucking logos and make yourself fucking money. Now, if you're going to sell my products, then we have to talk about the percentage of it. But if you're going to use these logos to promote yourself within obvious reasonable boundaries, right? Or guidelines that you can probably think of. And worst case, you make a mistake. The way you make a mistake, the first time I think to myself, the person absolutely 100% did not mean to do whatever the fuck it is that upset me. Just so you know. That's my very first mistake with a person. No matter what. I always start like that. And I recommend you do that with your girlfriends. No matter what. I trust this was not intentional. I trust the person had no fucking clue that it was affecting me like this. And I'm going to start there and find out why they did this shit. That's how I start. But of course, if you do that with your girlfriend and the same problem occurs 5-6 times in a row, then you're an idiot to believe her anymore, right? So that's how it goes with me. Any kind of mistake, of course, I may contact you. I'll probably have people do it, I don't know. And be like, hey, can you remove that? That's kind of like too much. Hey, no problem, I didn't know. Okay. But don't hold back. Promote. Go. You have nothing to lose. You could any day turn around and be like, fuck it, I'm out of IMC Nation. You're done. Okay? You don't lose nothing. But until then, give it a try, okay? All right, we're going to go out. I'm tired. He's tired. We're all fucking tired. But I'm going to go out. I'm going to kill it. It's freezing here. Look for some videos and pictures, maybe. We'll see. Okay? All right, guys. Later. Peace. Later, guys.